Excuse me, oh guys. Hey, whoa. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining, you're welcome.
So they're not. So hey God, what a communication. So they're not. They're not see that pikin till
Till
now.
now, the Peking we see they look for. Now, this Peking they say arrest many people. Take enter into Omoto Fufe, send somebody. May they can't get my address. They won't sue me go court. Now this Peking matter. Now one useless prophetess when man no body shame her right now. Can't sue me go court. Now them cause all the calamities when it happen. Hi, Hope. Hope, what's up? Nice to see you. Bam Bam. By Bamboo. How you all doing? Good afternoon. Happy weekend to you all. Nice seeing everybody. You're all welcome, welcome, welcome. Doris, we are still waiting for your confession. No, I have a very beautiful song for you, Doris. Christopher for love, don't they lie? If feelings don't they die, yo. Doris, you still they cry. Oh, can't forgive her the reason why. She they cry, yo. Yeah. Doris, oh, Doris, oh. Bam Bam, you're welcome. Levy, see you guys. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Austin, you're welcome. How y'all doing today? A whoa, 23 amazing people in the house. Please let's share as we wait for others to join us. Let's share, let's share the live stream. You're all welcome in, welcome. Still on the case of baby testimony, justice for baby testimony. Let's keep sharing the live stream and let's talk. Doris has a lot to tell us. I remain your girl Chantel's darling, or Chantekev as others may call me. You're welcome in if you're just joining. Hi. Why do you want my phone number? Do you want to call into the program? There's time for callers actually, so we'll have to discuss a little bit then. Then afterwards. Hi Uche. Greetings, good evening to you. I'll actually drop the link. So for those of you who wants to come up so we can start, the link is on the comment section. You can use the link and join me so we can talk. Let's talk. If you're just joining, you're welcome, everybody. See you. Hey, yeah, Say your love, not the lie, yo. And the feelings, not they die. But these feelings don't die, yo. Doris.
What will you do? What will you do? I will rededicate myself to God. You rededicate? I will rededicate myself. What about you? If this baby. Now the enemies, the Lord said, He said the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity. But I'm telling you,
a feast of thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my word. Even 1 second to this mood to round up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this mood. I am what I have seen in the realm of the spirit. I'm seeing. If this baby comes out, what will you do? What will you do? I will rededicate myself to God. You rededicate? I will rededicate myself. What about you? If this baby. Now the enemies, the Lord said, He said the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity. But I'm telling you,
a feast of thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my word. Even 1 second to this mood to round up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this mood. What I have seen in the realm of the spirit. I'm seeing.
So I saw some videos. I went online and I saw some videos where some people said they should not call them in this matter again, or that they have removed their hand. If anybody should call their name in this matter, that their mouth they leak, they go talk. And we now they find people who won't talk. Maybe from there the truth we know already, but we just want to have proof that it actually what we were thinking or what we have been assuming. So we want them to talk so that we can get confirmation, so that we can confirm it that we're not going insane. Is it clarity or clarity, whatever that English is? So let's have clarity or clarity. Why our mind they like that?
Baby comes out. What will you do? What will you do? I will rededicate myself to God. You rededicate? I will rededicate myself. What about you? If this baby. Now the enemies, the Lord said, He said the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity. But I'm telling you,
a feast of thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my word. Even 1 second to this mood to round up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this mood. What I have seen in the realm of the spirit. I'm seeing.
How is everybody doing today? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Uche, where have you been? You just abandoned me here. You guys abandoned everybody. You guys didn't see me online and nobody even stopped by to check on me. Just few people. Now, wow. Now, I don't even know whether they won't arrest me at that time with all the court case going around. And so now like me rich. Now, wow. It is well, oh. It is really well. Moses said to worry Pharaoh, let our people go. I am that I am. I change it not. I am that I am. Oh, I change it not. I am that I am. I change it not. Shante said to worry Pharaoh, let our people go. I am that I am. I change it not. Hi guys, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Please take your time and share the live before we start. We're still on the case of baby testimony. Just take your time and let's share the live stream. Share, share, share. Morning to you, sis. How are you? Blessings as well. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. For now. Well,
What will you do? What will you do? Now the enemies, the Lord said, He said, the baby, He has set confusion among the people that who. But I'm telling you,
A feast of thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my words. Even 1 second to this mood to run up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this mood. I am what I have seen in the realm of the spirit, I'm seeing.
Guys, you're all welcome in. You're all welcome. So we're waiting for others to join before we can start. So while we're waiting, I'll just be playing our national anthem. And if anybody has something to say, the link is on the comment section. For those of you who already have the Shantakev number, you want to call in, you're free to call in. Because we are still waiting for Doris to give us a full confession on what happened to baby testimony. So if it means me coming out every day, calling out Doris to come and confess the remaining part of it, I will be doing that. Welcome in, Bra Kingsley. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Happy weekend, though.
I wish you the same. Are you hearing me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
So how is the family?
We bless God. We're doing great. We're all right.
Sorry for coming late. I was taking my shower when you sent the link.
It's okay. It's just a minute. How are you today now? How's the family?
So I'm here. Continue. I'm here. I'm listening.
I just apply our national item.
Okay. Continue.
But I just found out that there are so many people who don't know the case of baby. I think we have to start afresh, and I'll start explaining it. Philomena, you're welcome in. How are you doing today? Okay, so the story about baby testimony, I think I have to start afresh. Please, I stand to be corrected on Bra Kingsley, just in case. So there's this woman, she's physically challenged. And you know the way these pastors are, especially who knows how to say holy water, apple water, your apple by cider water and everything. And fast lame, and different kind. Even there was a time he sold, what's it called? There was a time he sold that David key, God key or whatever, different things. Every year he has 1 or 2 things to sell. I think last year he sold one stone that they used to stone devil. He created this thing, one thing like that, and he said it was devil. Okay. So his name is Otofufei of Land. This lady, physically challenged, went to the church for healing because he's out there. He's showing us healings. That is, he's prophesying for people. He's doing healings, and other people. Okay, few years ago, thank you. Few years ago, Ruth went there. According to her story, it wasn't her first time. The first time she went there, they prayed for her whatsoever. She did not walk. But she became family with these people. These are Motofufei. She became very close to them. That she used to go there and spend some time with them. Then there was this program again that the kids also told her, kids told her that, Mommy, I want you to go and see. Maybe this time you have your healing. Uche, you're welcome. That was how Ruth carried her kids. She went there with her 4 kids. She has 3 boys with her stepdaughter, and they went to Mercyland. As they were there, some people approached them and said they were looking for a place to buy food. Mercyland is a very big place in Warri. People sell pure water outside, mineral, they have cures, they have everything out there. So because she was physically challenged, she asked her son, the big one, to go and show those people where they bought Indomie, where they can buy those, fast food along the road there. And the little brother that we are looking for today cried, and you know how kids are, that he wants to follow his brother. That was how the mother allowed the little boy to follow his elder brother to go and show those people, where to buy food. Only for one of the child to return back with one bottle of orobo and popcorn or chips or whatever you call it. Where is your brother? He said that the people they went to show the place to buy food said they were to come back with a little child. So they bought those things for him. As a child, now he was happy. They buy him Coke, they buy him this. Then he ran the child. They waited and waited. The mother, everybody started looking for these people and they were looking for this child. Till today. That was how many years ago by Kingsley? The child we're talking about was 2 years and a half when he went missing. By Kingsley, how long ago? How many years ago now?
I think it happens 2021.
Can't hear you. Why is it?
Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know if you guys hear me. Can you hear me?
Now, if I'm not mistaken. He was 2.5 years old when he went missing. When the mother came out and cried out and asked for Moto Fufenye, that's Pastor Jeremiah. What happened? Pastor Jeremiah asked his guys to throw her out of church, that she's been sent to come and destroy his ministry. That was how they threw her out with the rest of her kids, without her baby boy, without baby testimony, last baby. Because the woman is physically challenged, and this man is pastor, he has money to throw around. Because if you can see, Doris's confession has shown it all. How Doris was brought in to come and destroy the case. And she was promised, she even had the guts to come out on national television and open that cavity she calls a mouth and say that it was because of what she did. That was why Jeremiah won the case against Ruth in court. Because she was paid. The first thing, the first money they gave to Doris was 20 million. Why did they pay Doris 20 million? What job did Doris do for these so-called pastors? What did she do? Now they paid her again 45 million just to cover a case because the mother is poor, because the mother is physically challenged. She's on a wheelchair. They just look at Ruth and that she does not have anybody to fight for her. Until Ruth came out and cried out and were like, please, I need everybody, every mother's out there, everybody to come to her. She needs help. That has stolen her child. That's the part they call defamation of character. Her child got missing in the church, but she does not have proof that it was a Moto Fufenye that actually took the child. That's just it. That's so. That's, she brought out a lot of things, like how she used to go to Messila, how she used to play with the family, how she used to visit them, how they used to eat together. You became part of their family as a family friend. She came out and she asked for help. We all know how it started now. Apostle Cassie said that nobody should call name in this case. But Apostle Cassie, now according to this, you were the one that took the matter to Profex before it came out on national television, as became big like this. So when they are saying the case, they are still going to call your own part where you played. Nobody's going. Me personally, if my story gets to the part where you were the one that contacted, I'm still name in it. I was here. He was involved in the case of baby testimony. They arrested him now. He was also arrested. These so-called men of wolves, they intimidated him. They made him go to that church and kneel down and apologize to Omoto Confe. They made him apologize. And he did. So you cannot say nobody should call your name. If we are telling a story that requires us to call your name, we're going to call your name. But I don't know, probably there's a particular part you don't want them to call your name. Me, I don't know those parts.
You hear me now?
Your volume is still low, but yes, I can hear you.
Let me see.
So I saw a video of Apostle Cassie saying that nobody should just call him in this case that is going around, not concern anybody. May you know what make anybody call his name. If
you can hear me now.
Call his name. Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, continue.
So if anybody call his name, say no problem. If he open him out, he no go close him again. So if I tell the story of baby testimony and it reached your own part, I'm going to say the part I know. And there is no offense in doing that. Nothing. So that was how we came out. They started talking about it on a platform called Dada Masses. I started following the program because it concerns a child. I didn't start watching that program because it was a pastor or this. Because I keep saying it. I've said it several times here. My dad was a pastor. He was a pastor. So I know already few things that most people don't know. So I started it following the case over and over and over again. I just keep going. It concerns the child. And as a mother, you will feel the pain, knowing that the mother of that child crying out is also physically challenged. Anybody with a conscience, anybody who have mind, everybody who have sense, brain, we think, we see it that these people are powerful. They are money drunk. See the way he came out and said, I'm a billionaire pastor. It's out there on social media. You can see that they are money drunk, wet drunk. And they looked at her and they said that this one, nobody will ever come out for this one. So let's kill this case. I followed that case. I followed it. Then I joined the people. I joined the people. They were amazing people at the time. Before I know, some things begin to change, which I cannot really tell because I don't really know which one is the truth or which one my mind is just making up to believe. Then I said, okay, I'm going to take permission and ask for blessing from the person hosting at that time, which was Dada Masses. I asked him, bro, I would like to start my own so that we women can actually come together and really speak up, because I don't think he was actually feeling it the way we women in his platform were talking, you know. Dada Masses, what I've noticed that he's not in one side. You understand? He can be here, he can be there. He's trying to be, you know, to balance it. He's trying to balance it. And with what I've seen so far on social media, you shouldn't be in one place as a host. Shouldn't be in one place. Today I'm here, tomorrow I'm there. Today I'm shouting at Doris, tomorrow am I supporting? I've learned from the best. That was how I left and I started my own. At the time he started coming, he was supporting before once he stopped. Even the other people, they started coming, we started talking and all that. Until everybody stopped. Then that was how what's it called? Happiness and the rest came into the picture. Doris came into the picture. When Doris came, it was, a mad dog roaming the streets. When she started with us, she came here shouting, this, trying to cover up a lot of things. Even as at the time I stopped hosting on YouTube, Doris became a friend to me. Like we can literally spend all day talking on phone. I already knew the kind of person she was, that everything I'm telling her is on record. So me too, I've been placing her on record myself. There is no single day we talk, even while we are laughing, talking about life generally without calling baby testimony or whatsoever. She's still on record. She's still on record. I already knew the kind of person she was. In some areas, she's very good. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes down to the case of baby testimony, it's as if they wore her another garment, like they told her, like she signed a contract with them that when it comes to baby testimony, this and this, these are the areas you should talk about. She tried to manipulate me, tried to make me believe that baby testimony does not exist at all. She went as far by asking me if I ever saw the baby's picture when he was born, if the mother ever sent me anything, if I saw this, if I saw that. Why are we believing? But there were a lot of people who came out. The man who paid for her hospital bills when she was admitted in the hospital, the man came out and he spoke about it. A lot of things were being said on this case of baby testimony. But for Doris to come out today and say that it was because of what he did, that was why Omoto Fufeyi won the case against Ruth in court. Meaning she did a lot for these pastors. She has covered up a lot for these pastors. And now they are dealing with her. Because the evil that you do will not make you rest. You sat down on another woman's child. You sat down on the case and said this woman will never have peace. This woman will never find her child. This woman will never be happy. And you want to get pregnant, and you want to have your own, and you want to get married. You want to have a happy home. You want to start building a happy home. Except God is not alive. Except God is not alive. That's when you have all those things. Because we can't have it all.
Please, can I say something?
Go on, ma'am.
I don't know the story of that missing child, but
Yeah, that was why I started telling you
yeah,
this.
I heard when we started. I cannot say that Doris actually knows what she's saying, or if she knows anything about the missing child. And even though she said all she said, you see, when someone is angry and you're not the type that knows how to control what comes out from your mouth.
I think it's her network. I think it's her network. So that was how Ruth, you know how many times they arrested that woman? They arrested her. That was how Doris came into the picture. She already said it on national television. She was called to go and bail her out. So Ruth entered her by Doris entered Ruth like she was a God sent who came to rescue her from the hands of these pastors.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm actually at work.
No
Um,
problem.
because she said that is what thank you. That is what she did that made um um what's that pastor's name? Win the case. Doesn't mean that she's trying to give herself the credit the way I see it. She's giving herself the credit. So I wouldn't want to believe that is what she said, but rather that there were not enough evidence in that case for the woman, because should be that when you go to court, anything that makes you to go to court, you must have concrete evidences, to support your case. And if you do not have it, it's what they see that they will use to judge. So it's not about what Doris did or said that made Omotosho to win that case, but rather is the evidences that he did or he his team presented. Yeah. Having said that, you see, Doris matter. It's something that everybody is just listening to that woman, but people are not paying attention to word that she's saying, because when I listen to various video, and anyone that is she's she's deranged, yeah, and she has a good case that she can label down and actually make use of it from uh Chris. But the way and manner she's going about it, I don't think he has a good lawyer. If not, the lawyer would have been able to tell her that, look, my dear, stop entertaining um interviews, stop going live, stop making videos, because by the time the other side, who is Chris, is a legal team, when they sit down and pick all her videos, is gonna shoot she's gonna be shooting herself on the foot. But with all the videos that I heard about her, she is she has a case, and there is more to what we even know. That missing child, that one is one, and there are other things that she knows that transpired, but she's not coordinated to really bring out what she knows to the timeline. That's how I see it.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. I didn't really interrupt you while you were talking because you said at the beginning that you don't really understand the case. And I actually gave a rough summary just to carry you along. But with time, you will understand how far and how deep Doris have to go. Doris traveled far and wide to South Africa, to Igara. She traveled just to destroy this case. Doris became friends with almost all the bloggers talking about this case. Doris opened her mouth and told me, you just there for your live stream, they talk. Your mates, bloggers, don't make billions for this case. There was a time they approached us on this platform with 4 million each to be quiet, to stop talking about the case. We have never taken a dime from anybody. So when we didn't budge, when we didn't take that money, they looked for a way to bring down my account, which me, I was stupid enough to fall for it, because the way they started with me was they wanted me to start doing adverts for them. Then we had a lot of followers, a lot of views, and all that. They wanted me to start posting their adverts. It was Nike. That was how they entered me. They have Nike products. They want me to be advertising it as I'm doing my program. I should be advertising it. Stupid me. Agreed. They said they were going to be paying $600, I think, every week or so, because my program was every day. And I agreed, because even on this platform, we were helping a lot of people. We're raising arms for a lot of people. So I was like, okay, if that money is coming from the adverts, yes, then we can have enough, instead of coming out every day and asking people to raise money to help this person or that person. Let the platform be providing so that we can also be using for those people, not knowing they were the one that came to do it. That was disgrace. Disgrace, and I believe you don't know, the name sound very funny. She's actually Prophetess Grace, but because she has been disgraced, her name has turned to Prophetess Disgrace in my mouth. And that's, for those of you who don't know, Prophetess Disgrace is the woman that gave birth to triplets. That woman that gave birth to 6 kids at the time in Nigeria. That woman was the one that paid somebody to bring down my page. For those of you who followed the case from beginning, that's Prophetess Disgrace. So the case of this little child is just for us to create awareness that baby testimony is still missing. He'll be 7 or 8 at this time around. Omotoko Fufeyi did not really win the case. He only won the case of defamation of character. That Ruth Matthews did not really see him carrying his child, like kidnapping the child. That's what he won. He didn't really win the case. 20 million was paid to Doris Ogala, aka Choma Johnson. That was how she came in. She lied to everybody that she was Choma Johnson. She hid her face from the public until breeze blew for Onyash open. I will consent now. Doris did behind the name Choma Johnson. Then at the end of the day, they paid her 20 million. That wasn't enough. They paid her 45 million. Why were they paying her millions? They gave her $10,000 to go and lure Prof X from South Africa to Nigeria. And she sent the money to Prof X thinking that they were going to trap him down, and sent extra $3,000 for his flights. That's almost $13,000. Why are they paying so much money in the case of this little child? What are they covering up? Doris, I'm on your side right now, because me, I'm fighting for you now. But you still need to tell us what we need to know about baby testimony. You need to tell us. It's been too long. It's been a long time coming. Everybody, keep exposing everybody. Even if it's Shante, expose me too, if there's anything. Because I know you have nothing anyway, but even if it means exposing everybody for the truth to come out concerning baby testimony, please do. Me, I'm begging you now. I'm not even forcing you. And it's for your own good. I listened to your last program. You said your confession now is liberating you, is giving you peace. So get that peace in full. Get it in full, 100% peace of mind. Then that's when you see that your road will open. Better husband will come. Look beyond all your flaws, beyond everything social media is throwing at you. That man will come. Children go born and you go tire. Upon all the bad things when a disgrace do, you still see 6 children born at a time. Upon all the bad things, even those in an IVF, but you still see am born. So what you don't do when you say God no go fit forgive you? But as far you're sitting on top of it, another woman is crying day and night, and you know the truth, and you're covering it up. Happiness no go come on. You don't even sleep at night, and you know that. You know that. You're just looking for a way to ease your stress. You go to the platform, you want to talk, you want to sing, you just want to be happy, you want to discuss, let's talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Your friendship doesn't last. You're toxic. 2 minutes you're laughing with Doris, the next minute, mood swing. Doris is somebody else. She's somebody else. But Kingsley, I can't hear you. You can unmute so I can take 5 minutes break.
Sister Kante, let me say good evening once again, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Our big sister, I greet you. I heard what our sister was saying.
Yeah.
I just want to I know she's not aware, she has not followed, and she don't know, or she hasn't. Yeah, she's new to the case. Yeah.
Again.
So I just want to quickly say this. I've been saying it. I said it yesterday. I also did before yesterday, and I've been saying it, that the case of baby testimony was never judged in the court. Although it is the case of baby testimony or the missing child that brought about the mother going to court, because she was petitioned for the defamation of character and false alarm. Now, the false alarm, that was from the police. The DPO and the IPO, they wrote down petition against the woman. Now, she was just fighting against the police, fighting against the church. In fact, not only the pastor, even the members, the name she mentioned, the assistant pastor, the children, I think the children teacher, that is the lady that is in the department of the children, her name was called. So the name she called, every one of these people wrote a petition, and it was sponsored by the pastor, you know. So the case of baby testimony was never in court because the investigation was tampered with. So we don't know what they did and how they did it. But all I just want to say to the public and those that will see this video, which I'll be saying every time, every day, that the case Jeremiah won in court was not about baby testimony. So what Shoma Johnson alias Doris Ogala is saying, that it was because of what she got from Prof X and from whatever she got from, that she gave to Jeremiah, for her, that is what made Jeremiah to win the case of baby testimony. That is a lie, and that's a fake story. I have all the case file, even the last judgment, everything. I have all the file in with me. And the lawyer that handled the case also have his own copy. Even Ruth has her own copy. So the case that Jeremiah won was just defamation of character, and they only told the woman not to call not to mention the pastor's name for 2 years. Nothing more. She was granted bail and given a sanction that very day. A good Samaritan paid the money. It was not up to 3,000. I don't know that 3,000 naira they told her to pay, and she paid it in
20,000
court.
naira.
20,000. Thank you. So she paid it, and that was how the case was. And it's already 2 years plus. So she can come out today and start talking again if she wants to say anything. And the reason why we decided to calm down after that period, because since the case ended, so the lawyer told us, hey, we can do a counter suit. But doing a counter suit is going to look like countering what the arrest and everything. So we decided, okay, no, it's better we go back to the headquarters in Abuja, present our petition concerning the child. Let's start afresh. Let the police start the investigation or again from the beginning. That was all the plan. So by this time, then everybody will be called for questioning, because the investigation was never made. There was no account of the investigation. Even when the question was raised in the court, asking the weaknesses of the church, it was confirmed. Yeah, the woman came to the church with 4 children, and everyone confessed that they saw the young boy. So at the end of the day, the case that was judged in the court was never the testimony case. So that was what happened. So that is just what what I want to tell our sister, that the case of the testimony was never judged. So it was defamation of character that they said Jeremiah won, and the woman was sanctioned. She paid her fine in court, and she was told not to say or call the pastor's name or call the church name for 2 years, and that was all happened. So I would just want to rest my case here. Maybe later I can chip in whatever I want to say later. Thank you very much.
You see the way you said it. That's why I was saying that whatever Doris was saying, it's not that she won over that the missing child case. I've not even heard from you when I said what I said.
Yeah, I
And
understand.
if you were listening to what I was saying, you heard when I said no, that the Doris is deranged. So
Yeah, you are
whatever
right.
she's saying right now, people are just she's just how do I say it? She's kind of misleading for people not to really focus on the main
Issue.
issues.
Yeah.
And when you kind of know too much dirty dealings,
Yeah, dirty games. Yeah.
you get confused, because you will try not to spill as much as possible without you knowing that you're already spilling. You
Yeah,
understand?
you
So
are right.
I have not heard you when I started saying that no, that she cannot take credit, that because, and neither will you, Chantel, say that she spoiled that case for them and she buried that missing child. Because if you say it like that, you'll be indicting yourself as well. You understand?
Yeah,
And
getting your point.
that's why, as Kingsley has explained, that it wasn't the court case wasn't about the missing child, because I don't think any investigation, you see, that's what happens in Nigeria. And that's what I try to let people understand. A certain issue will be brought out. You understand? Like, for example, when I'm just using an example and I'm not trying to deviate, I just want to bring out an example what we do in Nigeria. When Imole died, we were talking about what killed or what by Imole. All of a sudden, They change the whole narrative, asking for DNA. And with asking for DNA, they made the whole case, turn like a rubbish, that people now deviated their attention. And that's what Doris is doing. Doris certainly knows a lot of dirty dealings for so many of the pastors. And she is not just Chris and what's that guy's name, Jeremiah. It's not just Chris and Jeremiah. I saw a video of Prophet X. Is it Prof X or Prophetess X? I don't know, but I saw a video of him when he also was playing videos of Doris when they were trying to set him up. You understand? So it's really paramount that we focus on a particular topic and don't deviate from that particular topic, no matter how so many people will try to silence the voice when they see that voice. And it's very common in Nigeria. Once that voice, it's loud or louder than what they're expecting, all they will be targeting is how to silence that voice. No matter how you pay bloggers, a missing child is still, at large. It's better that I know that my child is dead than my child is missing. You understand? And it's so unfortunate that nobody talked or talks about that missing child. And that missing child got missing at Jeremiah's watch, because it was in his church. So he should have been held responsible for that missing child before they even start any case. It's not about defamation, but because in Nigeria, people tend to like change, their attentions get changed. No matter how you have money, once you focus on a topic, don't deviate. Let's remain on a mission. This very mission, if this is the only mission we're going to accomplish, let it be like that.
Thank you very much. We have never deviated from the topic of baby testimony on this platform. It has always been about baby testimony. Always been about baby testimony. It has always been. All we're just looking for is what does Doris know? At least she's the one talking now. She's the one talking now. So let's know what she knows. At least she should be able to tell us that this is what I know concerning the case of baby testimony. Then we can all rest. If the child is dead, we've said it before, let's just know that the child is dead. If the child was sold out, let us know that the child was sold out. If the child was even used for, whatever thing, let me not put a name to it, still tell us so that we will know. There is no harm in asking questions or knowing one or two. There's no harm in doing that. That's all we are asking for.
Chantel,
Yeah.
obviously, Doris knows
She knows.
something or many things. Obviously, because I say this because I've watched so many of her videos. I've watched the one she did on what's his name? This
Parara.
huh?
On
No,
Parara.
not Parara. This other man, Daddy Freeze. I listened to what she did on Daddy Freeze. I listened to Parara. So she knows a lot. She knows a lot. And she definitely would be the puzzle to fix about this missing child. She may not know what really happened to the missing child, but she has an idea. That's what me I feel.
Yeah.
That she has an idea what happened to that missing child.
It is well. Guys, if you have anything to say, the link is on the comment section. And I'll put the numbers up there for those that wants to call in and add their opinion. I'll put the number there shortly. But Kingsley, do you have anything to say concerning to this topic?
Mr. Kante, just give me 2 minutes. I'll say something. I just want to drop my key somewhere.
All right. No problem. So the case of baby testimony is still on. A child cannot just go missing without a trace for close to 6-7 years now. And we know how they all planned and they covered it up. We know. When it was very hot, when the case was very, very hot, that was when Omoto Fufeyi came out and said that the way they are pointing fingers at me is too much. And he said he saw this prophecy. This is the prophecy. And he promised us that that child was going to come out before the end of that month. That was 5 years ago.
This baby comes out.
This is the prophecy.
What will you do? What will you do? I will rededicate myself to God. You rededicate? I will rededicate myself. What about you? If this baby. Now the enemies, the Lord said, he said the baby, he has set confusion among the people that who caused this calamity. But I'm telling you.
A feast of thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, take this my word. Even 1 second to this put to round up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even 1 second to this month. I am what I have seen in the realm of the spirit, I'm seeing.
This was the prophecy he made concerning the missing child.
You see, honestly, some of us are very gullible. Some of us are very, very gullible. If not that we are gullible, when he made that statement, he should be held accountable. He should be held accountable that, Pastor, it's been a month, it's been 2 months, it's been 3 months, it's been a year, it's been 2 years, it's been, you understand?
Yeah.
Why has the prophecy not come to pass? You understand?
Yeah.
So with this video alone, I don't know why he should still have people in his church. I don't know why he should still have people in his church, because if I was going to that church, that's what I'm going to ask. Pastor, what's going on? It's been 1 year, you know? And it's also going back to what I say, that Nigerians like to deviate from a certain topic, you know? If he did all this show and yet the child is still missing, you know, there's no whereabout, there's no talk about the child, nobody's saying, nobody has said, even the police, nobody have said they even tried. And well, definitely it's because it's Nigeria. If it was like in the US where we are, even if it's 20 years, 40 years, they still arrest people. They keep that case open till they are able to get it linked. You understand? Because with Doris ranting, with all the things she's vomiting right now, I think the police should have got her involved for the missing child so that they will use her to know if they can get any link or hint, to the missing child. But it is what it is. It's the country
We
that
live in.
uh-huh.
It's the country that we live in today. He came out so boldly and gave a fake prophecy. And to date, we are looking for the missing child. To date, we all saw what happened. We all saw what happened. I believe that God, in His infinite mercies, will help us through. Greetings to you, Appel. Anthony, I see you. You're welcome in. How are you doing, Anthony? Appel, you're welcome.
Mr. Chante,
Sir.
in fact, what our star just said, I've been listening just that I was driving. I just parked now. So, yes, the church was supposed to be held responsible when this case happened, and when he did that open prophecy per se. Now, the reason why he was not held responsible was because when we were planning to take the matter up, the unknowing to us that they've set some spies, some wicked, evil agents into our midst and into the woman's life. So whatever they did, they did it to sabotage, to spoil the case, get close to the woman, get information from the woman. They try every possible best to go to the extra minds, to really get information from this woman, to know what the woman is planning, what she wants to do, offer her money, give her a good home, rented a house for her, spend money for her, try to give the woman a good life. And these people, they came in as good people, e.g., like Shoma Johnson,
aka Doris Ugala,
aka Doris Ogala, and Prophetess Happiness. So these people were the agent sent by these same people, these same pastors, to go into this woman's life, to go to every platform where this case of baby testimony was being discussed. As we know, the way Nigeria, we know ourselves as Nigerians, we know everything. Immediately something else happened, we focus on that issue. We move ahead. We leave one case, we move. When this one happened, we move ahead. We dump the case that is supposed to be treated and supposed to be, and so many people begin to talk with emotion. And because religion is our biggest problem in that country, that if I say, let me say, I stand to be corrected, then I am just wasting time. In fact, I don't need to be corrected. Religion is the biggest, cheapest disease that is killing us in that country, Nigeria. That when you speak and say something, even when it has an element of truth, because of these so-called people that believe that God, believe Jesus, yes, believe there's God. I believe that, yes, God is everything. I believe God created me. But I will not be that so foolish to believe everything that human being like me that have blood flowing in their vein, that they are doing, that they are doing it right, upright. No. But when you just say anything about these pastors, they come after you. They will do everything to deal with you. Even you know how many people they arrested, their family, that talk about these issues. They went ahead and arrested people's mothers, people's father, you know, take them to court, take them to police station. Some people were some past like there's a guy also called Apostle Cassie. I don't know where he got his apostleship from, but
Apostle Cassie said nobody should call his name in this matter. Did you see that video?
I'm not calling his name in any matter. You should go and sit down. I'm just saying what I know, what happened. So him and Doris can be doing their he can tell them not to call their names. All I'm saying is that Apostle Cassie was also talking about this issue. But what happened? They dealt with him. He was arrested twice. I think the second time he was arrested was when he had to he have to bow down, sign documents.
Go to Esila, knelt down and begged.
You understand? Even the mother went to meet the pastor and beg, and the man. Okay, you come to my church to beg me, and I'm the one. I'm the one which I will still give you 500. I will still give you money. You know, the man gave his mother 500,000 in the church. So at the end of the day, what do you expect the guy to do? The guy doesn't have influence. He doesn't have money, so he has to calm down. And I don't blame him. That is the country we come from. A country that the system is not working. The judicial system, anyone talking about the security system? Nothing. The police system, everything is just zero. It's just zero. Let's assume the woman pointed an accusing finger to the pastor. Good and fine. Because that was what she just feels that, okay, since the church couldn't help her get this child, then she suspected that the church that played the foul play with her son. At least as a leader, as the owner of the church, I keep on saying it till now, till today, till tomorrow, and I'll keep on saying it in the future. And I gave examples of so many. I gave so many examples as at that time. But so many people felt I was just talking, I was just shouting. I always feel like my own is right. No, my own might not be right, but it's just my own opinion, and I'm trying to put out some sense of reasoning out there. As a proprietor of a school, for example, you are the owner of a school, and you have management, you have school teachers, you have your principal, you have the vice principal in that school. And it comes to your notice that a child is missing in your school. The first thing first you will do, you will be the one to call in the security agency, the police, to start investigation, not even the parents. The owner of the school will be the first person to call the security agencies to dive into actions. But in the case of our country, Nigeria, where we come from, you are on your own. Remember, let me just divert a little. Remember the child that got that fainted or something happened in the entire sport, I think 3 years ago, even almost during this case, 3 or 4 years ago, that the child was rushed The child, something happened. Nobody know what happened to that child, but she fell and fainted. Now, for the school to call an ambulance, or even the school supposed to have an ambulance, have a first aid prepared for an occasion like inter-hospital in case of anything, that the child will first of all receive a first aid, then put the child in an ambulance and take the child to the nearest hospital. But no, they were they, in fact, it was a sad story. But till today, that school is still functioning. The family of that young girl, they've sorrowed, and I believe they will never forget that tragedy that happened to their daughter. That young girl just meme and went away. So you see, nothing is working in that country, no matter how we want to say it or paint it. Even if Ruth Matthew and the family, they are well to do and they have money, I believe the case could have still be swept under the carpet, because it's going to be the highest bidder who is more richer that will win the case. That's what will happen. So the truth is that on baby testimony's case, not that I'm saying the mother cannot get justice or the family will not get justice, but in the system where we are or where we came from, she won't get justice. She won't.
Let me just chip in something. You see, firstly, I'm in Nigeria before an American, right? But I must say this, that for a system to work, it depends on the people. For a system to work, it all depends on the people. For an institution to work, it depends on the people. Every time people say Nigerian problem, it's leadership. But I tend to differ. Nigerian problem is the people. We are our own problem. Not leadership. Leadership problem is there, because when I talk like this, people tend to like misquote me, and that's what most people are good at. When somebody says something, they kind of cut what statement have been said and then pick the one that is going to be relevant for whatever authority motive that they may have. We are our own problem. We are our own architect of our problem. We, not the system, but we, the people. When we start to get it right, firstly, by changing our mindset. Our mindset is so bad that even when new generations are coming up, they still follow suit and even expand it, thereby not reasoning out of the box, but rather continue as the box is. Yeah. As a woman, firstly, my child will not go missing and I will ever remain normal. May our children not go missing.
Amen.
There is no how, as a woman, you will carry that thing 9 months. I call it thing. But you carry something for 9 months and you were able to push it out. Posthumous period. It's not everybody that gets it easy. Some come out with deformity
Mm.
of different source. Now, if you were able to carry it for 9 months and you deliver, and after your delivery, you are okay, it is not your doing, no. It is the Almighty. If you, I tell people that giving birth, delivery is like going to hell and coming back. Now, if you've been to hell and you came back, then suddenly that thing that took you to hell will not get missing. I swear, you will remain the same. You will not remain the same. So that is number one for the missing child. Number two is that for every person involved in that missing child case, in fact, they all knew what happened. They all know what happened, and they think or they feel, and they are still thinking and still feeling that no hand can reach them. That's their thinking. If not, I do not see a reason why Jeremiah should still be standing for how many years, and you're still standing. We have not heard, or they didn't hear anything about this missing child, and you are still standing. And people still go there. People are still there. People still support him. People still support him. Especially we women. We women support him because in most churches, most of these their churches, is women. They are the highest populace. Women.
Mm.
So if you see all of this, is it the system now you blame? It is the people. It is definitely the people. No matter the amount of money, and that is why I say until we start to change our mindset, the way we reason, the way we think, and know this and know it for a fact that for anything you have, there are consequences for everything. That I'm alive today, there's a consequences for it. You understand? If we start having that mindset, it's still the same we that constitutes these institutions called leadership institution, called judiciary institution, and even religion. You understand? It's still we. It's not spirits. It's we the people. So, and let me. The funny thing is that some of us. When I say some of us, because I'm one of the us, some of us know. Some of us know this, but our voice is not loud enough. Our voices are not loud enough. And that is why we get suppressed. If not, 1 year have passed, you will see them doing remembrance or justice for, the missing child. He did not even, if I'm opportune to meet that woman, but the truth is that we always allow our emotions take the better part of us. Because if I'm opportune to meet the mother of that child and I tell her, listen, we're going to get you justice, it may take a long time. It may take a long while, but be assured that we're going to get justice. We're going to know what happened to your child. If I finish telling this woman and I just tell her and I don't give her nothing, I only give her my word, yeah, and I leave, then the so-called Jeremiah goes to her and say, I know your child is missing and we don't know how this, what happened. I know it's in my church that this child got missing, but not to worry. I'll be giving you 500,000 every month. Or do you know, the next day that if I go there, she will not want to see me. She will not want to see me. And if I manage to have access to her, she will say, God gives, God knows best. Let us leave it to God. God will, that is going to, I'm telling you how we Nigerians, we behave or how we think. So before we start saying it is the system, who constitutes the system? It is we, the people. Without the people, there is no system. I agree they are powerful people. I agree. But it's still people. You only put powerful in before the people. Yeah? So it's still we, the people. We, the people. We should be accountable for everything that happens in that country. It's so painful that I say this without any, how do I say it, bias or anything, but with all due respect. Most Nigerians in the diaspora are even causing more havoc to Nigeria without them knowing that this is what they are doing. What they know they cannot get away in other countries in the diaspora, they inflict it into Nigeria. So this missing child, it's really painful that, you know, it's just like, I'm not trying to digress, but let me just chip this in. It's like Ochanya's case. That was how Ochanya's case too was swept, and you know, no competency lawyer that handled the case, and then that's it. You see now, Ochanya's case, when they renewed it, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry was like, justice for Ochanya. Do you hear any justice for Ochanya again? Are you hearing it as loud as it was? It's like 1 week, one problem in Nigeria. 1 week, one problem. Then everybody's mind and attention is drifted from a certain problem that was there, and then we are into another one. So that's what's good. That's Nigeria for you. Nigeria is show.
Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless you. God bless you. I love the way you narrated it gradually. Go ahead, Uncle Brackinsley. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No matter how we want to say it, front and back, the truth is that you are 100% correct. But to also remember that, yes, we, the people, we are the problem. But remember, the system is set by people, set by government, set by the rule of law. That is what set the system. For example, here in Europe or in America or in every other part of a civilized country, where the system work, even if the people, their mindset is not in accordance, the system will make your mindset be in accordance, or you will face the law, or you go to prison. So when you are in the prison, like even in the countries in the Western world where system work, evils, they still do evil, crimes, they are still committing crimes. But in the aspect after every crime you commit, whether it takes 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 20 years, it will catch up with you, and you will also face the system. Just imagine, for example, like the case of Pop Daddy now, that is facing a real big deal charges right now. This is what he has done many years ago. What happened to the death of Tupac Shakur? So that's to tell you that the system is working. Yes, we know the people are the problem. When we say the people, when we say we are the problem, is because one, the system is bad. It's bad. No matter how we want to sugarcoat it, that the people we are the problem. Yes, you are right, 100%. But the system, it is the government, because any country that the leadership is bad, or any home that leadership is bad, or any family or any marriage or whatsoever institute that the head of that institute is bad, then automatically every other bodies, every other branches, or every other department in that institute will be bad. Yes, that is why I said the system is not working. When I say the system is not working, I believe you understood where I'm coming from. Yeah, we the people have our problem. Correct. I agree with you. Big time. But do you know that sometimes, let me give you an example with myself. Many years ago, there are certain things I do here in Europe, or I do before I come to Europe. Then when I came to Europe, I saw that, this system here, if you try them here, man, 5 years or 10 years imprisonment. Then that comes to me now as a person to change my mindset. Is that not? Because I saw the system, I came into a system that is working. I feel the system, and I've seen examples of people being dealt with the system. So I have to caution myself and change my mentality. Now, if the system in our country is working, that the government really puts the judicial system, the presidency, whatever, the Senate House, the judicial system, the lawmakers, all these people, everything is working as really need to be. No matter how the system is, there still will be crime, which we know that. But the system will also make the crime not to be that much, and also we give justice to some people that are victims. The system, when I mean the system, I'm talking about the judicial system, the security system. All these systems, they are not working. Rather, they've given our religious leaders the great wings, the power to feel that it is what the Bible says. It is what the word of God says. It is what the word that God told them in their dream or in their sleep is the one that they will not tell the people, and the people will not assimilate it and peace. No, yes. Oh, you imagine the Christians are in a let's just give an example. The Christians right now in the northern part of Nigeria, they are suffering. Now, for you to go protect yourself, you are saying, God of fire, God of thunder will take charge. God will revenge for me. How will God revenge for you? God will not revenge for you. In fact, the Israelites, where Jesus was born, or where the word Christianity started from, these people, they are fighting and they're defending themselves with all manner of weapons. So, is that not foolishness on our part? Is that not foolishness on our part? So, no matter how we want to change our mindset, there are so many people with good mindset in Nigeria, but the system cannot give them the opportunity to stand firm, or the opportunity to speak. Even when they speak out, the system will not guarantee. The system will not guarantee. The system never guarantee us justice. We never guarantee us security. Like what I gave an example of somebody I know that was talking verbally, strongly, that the mindset was really up north, talking about the government, talking about the pastors, talking about fake pastors, talking about baby testimony. But what happened? The system, the wrong system, the dubious system, after shocking this guy and made this guy change his mindset to join the winning team, which is the useless system. We have a system in Nigeria, not that we don't have, but the system is favoring the rich, is favoring the mighty ones. It does not favor the rest people. But look at America today. Look at as powerful as Pop Daddy, as powerful and rich as Aaron Kelly. Where is him today?
They are in prison.
Where are they today?
You see,
you understand? I'm coming, man. Just 1 minute.
okay.
I will give you the floor. So you will see that no matter the mindset we have, because we see have good people in Nigeria that have this mindset that their brain are working, but the system have dealt with them, have made them lost it, that they don't have any choice than to join the winning team. Let me call it that way. You see a graduate today that just finished school, that went to university, read the course. What is it doing today? It's a content creator, because it's a system. It's a blogger that you can just call. That even they will be in a church where somebody will say, he give a testimony that a pastor prophesied that he's going to travel to abroad, and he gave a testimony that yes, after the prophecy, he went outside Nigeria, took a flight, without visa, without passport. How is that possible? And there are educated people in that church clapping for such a testimony. So you will see what I'm telling. When I say this,
we know the church where that one happened.
When I listen to some things, even the pastor took the mic and started repeating the same testimony that yes, when I prophesy, look at after my prophecy, the young man left this shore of this country without visa, without passport. How is that possible for Christ's sake?
He went to the toilet
on a normal logic
in another country.
Another testimony. So you will see that no matter how we say we are the problem, that we need to change our mindset. The system also is supposed to deal with some 30 things. You can't come here in Spain, for example, or in Italy, and just begin to use your church, because you are a pastor, you begin to mislead people. That is deceit. You can be arrested for it. You can go to jail for it. You understand? So before I give you the floor, let me just tell you one story quickly. Do you know a black lady was a Nigerian woman married to a Spanish man here? Now he goes to a redeemed church. Every month when this woman finished working, she pay her tithe, do everything. So the man was observing. What is happening to my wife's money? The man went as far to put down a denuncia against the church. Yes. Now, when the police invited the man, the pastor denied flat that he has not one day forced them. He doesn't talk anything about tithe, about anything that he has not collected. This man denied flat in front of the police because he knew what he was facing. After he left that day, because it's just a declaration. Because when you finish your declaration, they will allow you go. They will have to go into investigation. Now, the man have proof to show already to his lawyer. Every proof both the way everything, because the wife have this tithe card. You know, this tithe card, they don't say they involve themselves. So when you pay your tithe card, get name. So the woman, they pay the right name. Now, you know what they did? They gang up and went to beg the man quickly. Maybe by now, the man, maybe they forgot close the church here, or the man for the prison, or he go pay the money. But they have to, because it's deceit. It's criminal. Because societies will look like, because of religion eyes, we see it as, say, no, not be crime. No, it's a crime. in a country where there's system. That's why I said when the system is working, even when your mindset is jaga jaga, the system will put in place for you. If you not put in place for you, if you cannot use if the system cannot put you in the right place, you go to prison, you go to jail, you will be there. You understand? So I agree with you, my sister. But on this note, whether the system, we know the system is not working. We know it's going to be hard for our sister Ruth to get justice. We know that. We everybody knows that. Everybody, even she herself know. She lost hope because what she saw was bigger than her.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I was with her throughout. Sister Chante and I was with her. Even when everybody backed down, we follow her until the end of the case. Even when she offended us, we follow her until the end of the case. So sometimes when I'm saying things about maybe testimony or this matter, sometimes I try to take my cool because I know the kind of pain we, Sister Chante and every other people pass through, and the mother of that child passed through. But no wahala, come on day. Since the system cannot give her what she wants, but God in heaven will also give them what suits them. Every individual that involved in this missing child, they will get it one after the other. So Doris, please come and confess. We are waiting because you wrote in your page, in your Facebook that confession is coming. Come and confess. I think confession will help. If that confession will help us know where the testimony is. If the mother is involved, yes, the mother will go in for it. If the father is involved, the father will go in for it. Anybody that is involved, Doris, come and confess. Me, I'm not begging you, come and confess, but I know you will not confess because you are doing this for your own pocket sake. Because if these pastors gang up and call you and give you 50 million, you will be quiet. You not talk again.
True.
You won't say, she won't say anything again. All this is what you're seeing now. She's doing it for her own interest.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody today on phone. I said, do you believe that Doris will really say something if they give her money? Or everybody? I was just saying, I say, if she want to say something, she could have said it from the beginning. First and foremost, the problem you have is with Pastor Chris because it disappointed you. Then why are you now bringing baby testimony in? You understand? Because the reason why she's bringing baby testimony in, she knows a secret that involved Pastor Chris and Jeremiah concerning that baby. So she wants to use that one as a weapon against Pastor Chris, so that Pastor Chris will come to her terms.
If I draw Chris, tell her like that, Chris now introduce her to Omoto Fufeye.
Thank you.
That is going to involve Omoto Fufeye.
For seeing again, they don't consider for people say, okay, what to do this man? More give her money.
She used it as a pawn.
You understand? She's using that as a weapon, as a threat to these people for them to come and pay a bidding. Because I heard when they were asking, okay, what do you want him to come and do? He said he wants him to do an open apology, which is that one is just a storyline. That one I get the deal. Because after open apology, definitely you will need competition. When they ask, I say, no, I will not say this one on live. I will tell you, there are different. I will tell you, but I will tell you, I will let you know. We will talk. You understand that kind of thing. So if you can say open apology on newspaper, on television, on social media pages, on all the pages, then what stops you from telling the world also your bidding, what you want them to, what compensation you want from him? Definitely, she wants something from him to pay him for all the knocking, for all the style, for all the nonsense we use to do. So she needs compensation. So that's why she's putting that word there, because she knew something that yes, Chris knows something about baby testimony, because she was the one that was sent with a gang to go and spoil the case of baby testimony. So she knew something. So when these people now hear that she don't put testimony for front, this woman feel, maybe this woman not go lick our yash, no column. Okay, take 50 million, 100 million, 200 million. Okay, we'll buy you a house in your choice, or we'll do this for you. That matter will close. Now Nigeria we do now. Thank you very much, my sister. You can continue.
Thank you very much, sir. I like your submission, and like I said, Doris should keep making video, and if you really want to open this baby testimonies matter, this missing child, from the videos Doris is making, you'll be getting hints. One here, like that. You see, going back to the system, and I said we the people are the system. We make a lot of mistake by comparing Nigeria to to America or to UK. It's a lot of mistake, and I really don't buy it. Or even to Europe, is a lot of mistake. And you said something that I really appreciate the fact that you said that, which is that Israelites today, I didn't know. In fact, I think they are one of the best in the world in terms of how to defend themselves. And Israelites um is not even as populated as Nigeria.
Mm.
It's not as geographically, and it's not as populated as Nigeria. It's still talking about the mindset of our people. And I like to say that we are in the face of trial and error. We're trying this, we'll try, we'll fail. It's good we try another, method. If we fail, let's keep trying till we get what is really good for us, and not because um a certain country or nation have tried it. That is why we're trying it. When we keep comparing ourselves to these developed countries, I'm like, do you know how old all these developed countries are? There are people that soar for them. And our own people, we're also part of the people that, made it happen in all these developed country. Our own people made it happen. Um, Doris case is something that I'm telling you. It, you we She says she's going to confess. I can tell you right now that I'm sure they've started calling her and coaching her and telling her of certain implications of what she's doing. And because she's angry, and I will not say she's ignorant, she's quite aware of what she's doing. I tend to say that because when I watch all her video, I see this is a woman that has been beaten to her game. You
She's
know, she's been beaten. Is the game she plays, and somebody has overpowered her in her own game. It's her own game. She plays this kind of game, but Chris has, um, um, won her in our own game. So it can hurt when somebody use something that you know how to do, and then they use it upon you. That is what she has. Um, she's feeling that much. I will also wait for her confession. I will also encourage her to do more videos for us, we that like to analyze and pick out points. Me, I encourage her to keep doing video, because sometimes some people, the best therapy for them is talk, talk, talk. When they start talking and talking, they start spilling out things, to make them their hearts, loosen up. They tend to like spill out more without knowing they are spilling and spilling. So me, I also want her to, if she says confession, let her keep confessing or keep making videos, and keep making a lot of videos, so that we that know how to analyze will be picking out point and picking out points. A problem with Nigeria is that we don't keep data. Nigerian doesn't have a database where you can keep and store certain things so that come 10 years, come 20 years, you can still use this matter. That's why Puff Daddy's uh, case and everything, they could say it after how many years. Over here, you see a case of 40 years ago, and if the police have now, they don't close up on the matter that they have, it's not completely close. They leave it open. They may just put it aside, but they will leave it open that they will still be investigating. Investigation is still ongoing till they are able to get to a concrete conclusion. So the missing child is really unfortunate. I don't know if it's just this little platform talking about it. It goes to tell you how we the people are again, because definitely because they have taken money, some have been bribed, which is the usual thing. Some have been bribed, some have been threatened, and what have you. So that's why the case is still like nobody's talking about it. So Doris has reopened and she's still gonna spill. I know she's your friend, Chantel. So I pray she
Not
spills more.
anymore. Not anymore.
Eh?
We have
What did
broken
you
up long
say?
time ago. Doris is no longer my friend, though.
No longer. You see what I mean? No longer. No, no.
She's not an, and as far as she's sitting, I told her she knows this. When it comes to the case of baby testimony, we are not friends. We can never be friends. She knows that. Doris is even here watching, hearing everything we're saying. She knows that she's not my friend. On the case of baby testimony, we can never be friends. Even after I stopped coming on TikTok, on YouTube and Facebook, after I stopped hosting, she was still a friend, but we never spoke about baby testimony for one day. Because I told her that's the limit. We can never be friends. So Doris is not my friend, though, guys. She's not my friend, but she's somebody I care about, because sometimes when you see her broken and crying, if you have a heart, you want to like feel for her. But right now she's coming out. On the case of baby testimony, we just need her to speak up. Doris, please, me Chantel, if there was a time you once care about me and like me small, I bet you and just stay talk. Just stay confess about baby testimony. That's all we need. That's all we did. I will not have the strength to be opening my platform and be fighting by your side. That's all we need. You see everybody here now fighting on your behalf. We'll all be fighting for you. All those so-called men of wolves will be exposing them on your behalf. But right now, with you being quiet on the case of baby testimony, just because you have a particular thing you're targeting, these are vanity upon vanity. If you talk now, they will not give you the money again they are planning to give you. They will not buy you the house they are planning to buy for you. That's what you're waiting for. The minute they give you Doris, you won't spill again. But realize this, that those are vanity upon vanity. The day you die, they will still not bury you in that house. You will have the house, you will not have peace, Doris. The things that will give you joy, that will complete you as a woman, Doris, you will not have it. You will not have that man that will love you, that will take you for who you are. Beyond everything that you have been doing, you will not have it. Those children you are crying and praying day and night for, you are sitting on someone else's own like this, and you think God will bless you with your own. I told you yesterday in my program, I said, do you think it's normal for you to be pregnant with the hope of knowing that a child is growing in your womb, and after a few weeks or a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, I think the last one you said it was 7 months, then it's normal? It's not normal. It's the evil that you have done. It's what you have done. But the minute you confess, everybody that are genuinely concerned about the case of baby testimony, They will start praying for open doors for you. Because the prayers they are praying now is what's hindering your happiness. Is what's bringing you out, making you expose yourself. You're trending for the wrong reasons. In a very shameful way, you say you don't have shame. It's the prayers that these people are praying genuinely from their heart. You think God does not answer. That's the reason why you are not happy. It's the reason why you cannot sleep at night. It's the reason why you can't sleep at night, Doris. It's the reason why your friendship with people does not last. You are angry for no reason. In 1 minute, like someone who is suffering from bipolar. You're happy now, the next minute, boom, it's another Doris you'll be seeing. Someone who is laughing with you just now, in the next minute, she has changed it. You begin to wonder, now Igbo I'll be waiting to happen. You don't smoke Igbo or what? You begin to ask yourself, what's going on with her? You can see that you are broken. Everybody can see it. You're a broken woman and you need to be fixed. You confessing the part that will suit you now, exposing the pastor, putting his naked picture out there, if that's what you want to call that, to show us that you were in his house, you have his house. Why were you even snapping pictures if you didn't have this kind of intention of blackmailing him and you say you're not a blackmailer? Why? Why were you keeping details? You were gathering informations for future reasons. Like you said, you know those people. You've been in their midst. Your intentions to go into that relationship wasn't pure in the first place. That's why you are not happy. Until you come out and start saying the truth, exposing the truth, liberate yourself from this bondage you've put yourself into. Free your mind. Believe me, Doris, you will not be happy. Because by the time these whole people, everybody put their hands together and begin to pray on your behalf, after you've confessed to, after we have gotten to the root of this baby testimony, by the time everybody start praying, Doris, you go see husband when you go see every nonsense you've done on social media and overlook it. That will marry you beyond all the nonsense you have done. We overlook everything and just laugh at all the shenanigans going around. You will see a man that will love you for who you are. Your house go full for children and you go to talk, say, you guys are making too much noise. All those things you've been praying all these years for, you will get them in less than a year. And you will say, why? You will ask yourself, why was I even holding back? Because you're the one hindering your happiness. You do everything you're going through. You caused it with your hands. And the only way to be free from all the shackles that's holding you back is by opening your mouth and start confessing. You said that you didn't go into this because of money. You knew money was involved. You knew. You cannot come out and swear that you didn't know. When they promised you a car, if your mind was not into those material things, you will refuse and say, no, I just did it for God. You took it. You still came out and still, you kept on fighting for the rest of the money, even when they have given you half according to your story. Even when a mother fulfill you told you to leave the rest, leave it for God, you said, lie. That was because your mind was into those things, those material things. And now you're saying, if they don't buy you a house, Doris, they will give you the house. I know what these people can do. I've seen them. All the brown envelope. Most of the things, you know now, not be everything I will talk about until it's time for me to start talking. All those brown envelope, All those money, 20 million plus 45 million that they have given to you, that is in your possession right now, and you still want more. You're Oliver Twist. And you know what happened at the end? You know what will happen at the end? You're already seeing visions already. You're already speaking. You said you're very spiritual. You're already speaking when you said that if you guys don't see me again, just know that these people want to eliminate me. You're already seeing what might happen. Your words, I'm using your words. You said them. That you know how to think. You know you've been in their midst. You understand how they move, how they walk. You're seeing it already. And even the Bible said it. What shall it profit a man to gain all those things, lose your soul, perish in hell on the last day? No one is going to live on this earth forever. As we are going, others are coming. Nobody's going to go forever. And you're still very young. Choose your happiness today, Doris. Liberate yourself. Breathe so you can breathe. You're suffocating yourself. You're holding so much deep down inside. Andy, you're welcome. You're holding so much and it's drying you up. See all your jaw don't dry finish. Now lay your cheekbone with the sea. And your big teeth. Those are the things we are saying. That's to tell you that people matter when you don't gather for your phone informations, when you don't keep, when you don't do this, when you don't do. It's eating you inside. It's eating you up. It's eating you up, Doris. Just come out. This and this and this is what you know. Because there is you that I've been speaking to for all these years, that I've been talking to. You will not give an answer or accept anything without getting to the bottom of it. Know it first before you now say, okay, I'm ready to do it, or I'm ready to talk. They must have told you everything concerning baby testimony. You know everything. Everybody can see it written all over your face. You know everything. And you cannot hide it anymore. If you decide to hide it now, in the nearest future, they will still mess you up and you will still cry out. A time is coming that you will cry out, and all they will do with you is to make caricature of you. Say this mumu don't come cry again. Nobody should listen to her. And once your case is like that, when nobody's listening to you, if you like, go to all the platform that's popular. Nobody will listen to you. Nobody. What bloggers want these days now is something that will put traffic on their page. When you cannot put traffic anymore, nobody wants you. You're worthless at that time. You want to be known by everybody. You want the whole world to know you. See how they are knowing you. This is just how they are knowing you. They tell somebody, I know Doris. Don't you know Doris Ogala? They'll be like, who is she? Which drama she at? Is she a lead? Different questions everybody wants to ask. Because they don't even know you. But they don't know you now. Join prick. Join Toto matter. For the bad reasons, now you get trained. You're trending. Coming out, sending your notes to people. The next thing now, this X video when you are now do, now you go to carry the fly. Since if you bring out his bedroom picture, what else won't you bring out? And you get to a point when you start exposing, there will be like, what is left for her to expose? Let her just expose anything. Let's not give her anything again. It's a news that will trend for some time, and it will disappear, and the world will go back to the way it used to be. How many trends we don't see like that? Did they not try? Were you not in support? Did you not support them and help them to die down the case of baby testimony for close to 2.5 years now? Are we not back on the case? It will only take time. It's only time it will take, Doris. Or the next thing they might do to you, they don't kill you. Like you said, they not eliminate you. They give you one injection, turn your head, go throw away you for psychiatric hospital. That's where they're going to, that's where you end up. Almighty Doris has been reduced to nothing. Your quest for love, money, prick. Now, very simple thing they will just take get you. Make the person just prophesy love for you, just to shower you money, just they post you, my boyfriend, my this, my that, boom, injection, then enter your body, that's the end. And I'm talking to you from a very good space in my heart that I have for you. Not judging you. I'm not laughing at you. No one is perfect when it comes to love. But until you start talking.
How can you be talking to her from the place of your heart? How possible is that?
Now, advice I'm advising her. If she has sense,
see, let me tell you, nobody is in the place to advise Doris. Nobody is in the place to advise
the advice is
Doris.
coming from a good
The first time that I saw her on your platform, I asked you when you were saying, she used to be an actress, and I'm like, actress? I don't know her. You remember?
Yeah.
That was my first thing. I said, I don't know her. I don't know her. Yeah. And listening to all her videos, forget to it's that psychiatric hospital at Yaba. It's not, we tend to like call it mad people. It's not for mad people alone. See, you only get help if you believe that you need help. Do you understand? If you believe there's something wrong with you, then help will come. But whether you don't think there's something wrong with you is double wahala. You understand? So you are definitely not in the place to advise Doris. And to be very, very honest, nobody is in the place to advise Doris. Nobody is. Because did you listen to some of her videos when she's making those videos? I'm like, she's she's totally off. She said, I didn't really love my husband, but I had to marry him. I'm like, what? I don't understand.
The pressure
You
was
don't
on
love
her to get
somebody.
married.
You are in love with another person. You don't love your husband. You are in love with another person. This other person did not engage you.
No, it
She
wasn't
said
ready at
he
that time.
promised her. Yeah? Yeah. He promised you, but he did not engage you. And she said, I was not in love with my husband, but I married him. It's Chris I was really in love with. I'm like, this lady is deranged. Yeah? Okay. She said that one. Then she now said another one that her brother died. And I'm like, what's the connection between your relationship and your husband? See, I say it, I'm not a lawyer, but whatever Doris is feeling right now is going to be very, very beneficiary to any person or every person that might have a case with every other person she has mentioned. Jeremiah, Chris, and so on and so forth. And you see the missing child. Huh? That's why I said it is very important that we encourage her to do more videos. Keep doing your videos. When people talk too much, they don't know that they are spilling out, so many things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you are not, if you say, Doris, we are waiting for your confession, it's the confession will come. It is only the smart ones that will get the confession
Mm.
because she's already confessing. She's
Yeah.
spilling out so many things, too many things that she's spilling out. And this is where intelligence should come in place. You understand? This is where they should start asking questions, start putting one dot and the other dot and this dot and that dot together. Without that, you think Doris is going to sit down. She's not somebody that is going to sit down and give you word for word to what you're hoping for. She's not going to do that. I'm already reading her person, and I can tell you how she's going to be talking. She's not going to come and do a video with baby testimony. I mean, the missing child. This is what happened. This is what she's not going to do that. She will not do that. But this is what she's going to do. She's going to start the videos, even the ones that I've seen. I can put dots together, and I already know that she knows, not that she's involved, but either she heard or she's aware of what happened to that missing child. That's why I say put this dot and that dot, you will get an answer. But waiting for Doris to come and sit down and do confession video for you people, or for the world to say, oh, it's because, no, she's not going to do that. It's going to be the highest bidder. Highest bidder. That's why I say you don't need her to do a confession, but rather from all her videos, any smart lawyer will start putting dots and dots and dots together. You understand? And my dear, it is not in your place. It is not in anybody's place. You see, a wounded lion is going to be nursing his or her wounds. Do you understand? You
Yes.
cannot tell a wounded lion that, hey, don't worry, get healed. Then we will go for another battle. A wounded lion wants to attend to his wound right now. And that's what Doris is doing. She's not going to do a straight out confession for anybody, but she's going to keep making videos. And the best people, if you really want to know, keep trigger. If do video, trigger her, she will want to respond. Anytime you do a video and say something contrary to, she will work. I can tell you how our little brain is working right now because she's deranged, and she got a lot. She wants to talk a lot. You understand? So the best is to trigger her, and then she will come out. She will say this. She will say that. She will say this. She will say that. When she says it, she get confused. If you're an interviewer, you start asking her question. She's going to say, no, 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 no. I'm going to send you. I will send you this. Da, da, da. It's all what she's going to be doing right now. But she's not going to do an outright confession to what happened to that missing child. She's not going to do it.
It is well. Okay, I will leave it at that. Brother Kingsley, do you have any more thing to like to share more? Thank you so much,
Actually, no.
our sister. God bless you. Thank you. All right, so I'll play a national item. I'll call it a night here. Or does anybody in the comment section have something to say?
All right.
You can call in. You can call in. We can take 1 or 2 calls if you have anything to say. Or we'll come again tomorrow as we throw some lights into this case as usual. All right, Brother Kingsley, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you so much for all your contribution. God bless you all. I'll see you again tomorrow. Still on the case of baby testimony. I told you guys I'm back. And I'm really back this time.
All right, Chante.
All right,
Have a
bye,
wonderful
sir.
night, eh?
And you too, sir.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thank you for
Good
having
night,
us.
everybody.
Really appreciate it.
Always.
Okay. Yeah.
Always.
Good night.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.